A lot of people helping.
Get my baby, don't worry about me, please.
We got the paramedics here, man.
We'll find a little.
She's there. Yeah.
On a sweltering Sunday morning in Palm Bay, Florida, the bells of Mount of Olives Evangelical Baptist Church rang out in the early summer heat. Just outside, in the parking lot, the SUV of a family attending the service sat motionless under the blazing sun, its interior temperature soaring past 125 degrees Celsius. Inside, an 11-month-old girl lay motionless in her car seat, her tiny body growing weaker in the suffocating heat.
Kids inside, please. Kids inside, now! Kids, inside! All the kids inside.
Let's get everyone that's not immediate family inside, okay? Stop. Go with her. Escort the ambulance.
Got it.
Hey, you're going to Holmes, am I right?
No, we're not going home.
Huh? No, where are you going? Palm Bay? Okay.
The scene quickly descended into chaos. The child's mother, Bulaine Molme, cried uncontrollably and repeatedly tried to approach the ambulance. Several relatives and church members attempted to console her and hold her back.
Get my baby, don't worry about me, please.
We got the paramedics here,
Get
man.
my baby, Go get her.
Have her sit down. Can we get the little one out of the way?
Go get my baby. Tracy. Why is that? Why?
Sit down.
Wait, where's my baby? Where's she?
She's in the ambulance.
Go get her.
She's in the ambulance.
Go get her. No.
A lot of people helping.
Hey, whoever's not mom or immediate family, please step inside so we can keep control of everything going on.
Give me the parents' name. I need the baby's information. Do you know the baby's name?
Getting help.
Baby.
We're going to Palm Bay Hospital, okay?
I promise you, the baby's getting help. Promise you.
Please, sir.
Hey, listen to me.
No, I did not.
Look at me. Look at me. Sit up. You're gonna.
Dieu capable de faire encore. Mais aujourd'hui, éternellement, c'est toujours le mondial.
Police instructed that all other children remain inside the church to ensure safety and avoid interfering with emergency operations. Only the victims' immediate family members were allowed to stay outside near the ambulance and first responders. Initial statements and witnesses. Soon after, in order to understand what had happened, police spoke directly with the child's father, Jean-Marc Molme, in the parking lot. He explained that the family had arrived late that morning to participate in and lead the service. Normally, his wife parked directly in front of the entrance so congregation members could help carry the children inside. But on this day, because she was leading the service, she parked in a different spot farther from the entrance. In the rush to prepare, everyone assumed all the children had gone inside. In reality, the 3 older siblings entered first, while the 11-month-old girl remained strapped into her rear car seat. He insisted that his wife loved their daughter deeply and had not intentionally left her behind. Several witnesses confirmed this was the family's routine. They often allowed others to carry the children into the church upon arrival. According to initial accounts, Bulaine Molme believed her daughter had gone inside with her siblings. No one went back to check the vehicle. The baby remained inside for about 3 hours as the interior temperature climbed above 125 degrees Celsius. What remains baffling is that throughout the service, no one noticed the child's absence. Was it because everyone assumed she was with someone else? A small oversight that ultimately became the cause of a devastating tragedy. While emergency treatment was underway at the hospital, The investigative team at the scene focused on comparing the parents' statements with objective evidence. The goal was to determine whether leaving the child in the car was an unintentional oversight or an act of serious negligence sufficient to constitute a crime.
Can I check out seat?
Yeah, you can come here.
Thank you.
Okay. I cannot look at you if you want to.
I'll get somebody to come bring
that'd
you,
be fine.
and we'll just give you
They know how to do?
Yep.
That'd be perfect.
Actually, we'll be able to give you a link. Are you able to save that? Because it'll text you a link, and then you can just upload it for us.
I don't know everybody. If they come here, then they can do that.
Okay, perfect. We'll figure that
I
out.
don't know.
Understood. Understood.
I don't want to mash up my system.
I gotcha. Okay. Thank you very much. So now, are you able to view it from your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we view that camera from?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I'll have somebody come that knows how to work it. Thank you very much.
Hi, do you have the video I can look at? Perfect. Okay, so
Timing?
it would have been like 10:30-ish, and then we'd have another time frame at about noon. 10:30. Okay, let me just. I don't know the exact time, but I'm just seeing for something.
How old the baby?
How old is she? 6 months.
6 months.
So it's over on the side. I'm just trying to see it come in. Okay, I think this is the one. At least this is coming in. So I should be able to, if you're good with it, screen record it.
Yeah, you can do that. Just, you know that, yeah.
Yep. I just learned I could airdrop on mine.
Did you see that?
I got it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, you guys have a good one.
At Mount of Olives Evangelical Baptist Church, the installed security cameras were not functioning. This forced police to seek footage from nearby businesses that shared the parking lot. The closest establishment had a working camera, but its angle only partially covered the lot and entrance, without directly showing the family's parked SUV. Witness statements became key to establishing the timeline. Several people said that Bulaine Molme was the one who first carried the child from the car while the service was still in progress. Based on this, police determined that she left the church for her vehicle around 12 p.m. and returned shortly afterward with the child unresponsive in her arms. To verify this, investigators requested the business owner with the camera to provide footage from 9:12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Concerned about making errors when retrieving the data, the owner allowed police to call in a technician for assistance. When reviewed, the footage clearly showed the positioning and movements of vehicles, including the victim's SUV, which remained stationary for hours. However, there was no recorded instance of anyone approaching or removing a child from the vehicle before 12 p.m. The combination of witness accounts, video data, and the fact that the SUV was not accessed at all prior to the discovery of the child revealed a critical truth. From the moment the family arrived at the church until the mother returned, no one opened the doors or checked the vehicle. This directly contradicted Bulaine Molme's assumption that someone else had taken the baby inside from the start, and strongly indicated that the child had been left alone in the vehicle for over 3 hours. In a case where a child died from heat stroke, this time frame was not a minor detail. It became a key piece of evidence showing the direct cause of death. The question was no longer whether the child had been forgotten, but why the mother failed to check and ensure her daughter's safety before entering the service. This would become the central point for prosecutors in considering the highest possible charges. All the evidence, statements, video footage, scene findings, and medical results formed a clear and logical chain pointing to the same conclusion. This was neither a pure accident nor a simple oversight. The mother's actions placed her under serious suspicion, highlighting her direct responsibility for her daughter's death. Initially, prosecutors charged her with manslaughter, a felony carrying a maximum sentence of up to 30 years in prison based on the act of leaving her child in a car, which resulted in death. This starting point reflected both the tragic nature of the case and the mother's direct responsibility for her actions. The detailed investigation gathered every piece of evidence: statements from both parents and witnesses, security camera footage, crime scene findings, and medical results. Factors such as her cooperation during the investigation, lack of prior criminal record, negative drug test results, and the fact that the incident bore characteristics of an accident were carefully considered. As a result, prosecutors decided to reduce the charge to leaving a child unattended in a vehicle, a charge more accurately reflecting the degree of negligence. On February 21, 2024, the court sentenced Bulaine Molme to 2 years of probation, along with a mandatory requirement to install child alert systems in all vehicles she operates to prevent similar incidents. While lighter than the original charge, the verdict still underscored both the legal and moral responsibility of adults in protecting children, setting a precedent and serving as a warning to the community. The tragic death of baby Fendra Molme stands as a painful reminder of the severe consequences when a child is left alone in a vehicle. Even without intent to harm, the mother's moment of negligence directly led to her daughter's death, leaving behind an irreparable legal and emotional void. Throughout the investigation, evidence from witness statements, the crime scene, surveillance footage, and medical reports all pointed to the same grim truth. Leaving a child alone in extreme conditions poses a deadly risk that can never be underestimated. This case serves as a warning to all parents and caregivers. Complacency, even for a moment, can cost a child's life. The responsibility of adults lies not only in love, but also in vigilance, thorough checks, and adherence to safety measures. Installing alert systems in vehicles, confirming that all children have exited the car, and never relying solely on routine are practical steps to prevent such tragedies. So how do we balance trust, the demands of a busy life, and the duty to safeguard children? And will legal warning measures be enough to prevent tragedies born of complacency? The answer lies not only in the law, but also in the awareness and attentiveness of every adult in every moment of childcare.